What's up, guys? It's Nod back here with another video, and in today's video I'm going to be making my predictions for Hell in a Cell. Now, Hell in a Cell is this Sunday live on Peacock and the WWE Network everywhere else. I'm excited for the pay-per-view, even though it's all Raw matches and I'm usually a SmackDown fan. Raw has been stepping up these past couple weeks, and they've been kind of doing better than SmackDown has been doing. Not gonna lie, so I'm very excited to see what this pay-per-view has in store for us. But let's start off with the first match, which I think is gonna start off the night, and it is going to be the 6-person tag team match with AJ Styles, Finn Balor, and Liv Morgan teaming up against Rhea Ripley, Damian Priest, and Edge. Now, this match, a lot of people are saying that somebody new is going to get added to the Judgment Day, and possibly somebody from AJ Styles' side is going to turn and join Judgment Day, which I'm excited to see this match. This storyline has been great. I'm glad Rhea's back as a heel. She does her best work when she's a heel. And I'm glad that they're actually putting women in a men's storyline and kind of mixing them up. I really hope we get to see some intergender wrestling, like some face-off, possibly with like Rhea and Balor or something like that. Because, you know, I really want Rhea to be this powerful heel and not just a heel. Like, I want her to be like the powerful heel that possibly if she goes up against Bianca, she is a suitable kind of dominant heel against the dominant babyface like Bianca. I think this match is going to be amazing. I think it deserves to start off the show just because how amazing I think it is going to be. But my prediction, I think that Judgment Day will win, and I do think somebody is going to join Judgment Day. I can't make predictions on that because there's so many people I think could join it, but if I had to make one, I would say Tommaso Ciampa. I would say, no, he's not Tommaso, just Ciampa. I think Ciampa's going to join, possibly, but I don't think that Styles or Liv is going to turn on. Balor or Liv is going to turn on Styles. So Judgment Day is going to pick up the win. Next up, we have Ezekiel taking on Kevin Owens. Now, this storyline has been very interesting. It's been funny to see Kevin Owens trying to get Ezekiel to admit that he is Elias. And this match, I don't really kind of care for it because it really has nothing, like, it doesn't have any stipulations to it. It doesn't have any, like, championships to it. So it's just like a basic match. The storytelling has been good so far. But my prediction is that Ezekiel is going to win. Mostly because he has so much momentum going for him that I don't see them having him lose right now. Because it will kind of kill his momentum. And then he's going to, well, they're going to have to start over with him. Possibly. Or maybe they can continue the storyline. I don't know. But my prediction is Ezekiel will win this match. Next up, also, well, speaking of championship matches, we have the triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship. I was about to say Women's Tag Team Championships. But for the Raw Women's Championships, Bianca Belair defending the titles against both Asuka and Becky. Now, this match, I honestly do think this match could go either way. You see, Becky, she's the wild card. She could win. I mean, she beat Asuka a couple weeks ago, and she's been booked pretty consistently even after losing the title, even against a champion like Bianca. Asuka, she's just came back. She has all this fire. She might have lost on Raw a couple weeks ago, but she main evented Raw 3 weeks in a row, and she has outsmarted Becky using the mist, and she could use the mist against Bianca or Becky this Sunday. And then Bianca has so much momentum, top babyface, I would think of out of all the women in WWE, and she is pretty dominant. I mean, I believe she's like undefeated this year. So it's going to be very interesting, and I'm very excited for this match. But my prediction is Bianca will retain. Obviously, I'm a Bianca fan, so I'm not going to root against her, but I know this match is going to blow the roof off the place, and I'm excited for any outcome in this match, but Bianca's my pick. Next up, we have a match I'm kind of not excited for. It's kind of like, I feel like the least anticipated match, like fans are the least hyped for it, is the Bobby Lashley against Omos and MVP. Now this is going to be a 2-on-1 handicap match. The kind of the kind of storyline that they're doing I really like. I was surprised to see MVP turn his back on Bobby Lashley, but anything can happen in the WWE. I do think Omos really needed a manager, and I'm kind of glad they chose MVP because it was a great way to continue the storyline with Lashley and Omos, to have MVP turn and kind of say that Lashley is kind of forgetting about him and doesn't want MVP's help anymore. But my prediction, I honestly think Lashley is going to win, but I want Omos to win because Omos, he was booked so great these past couple months, and then once he got to WrestleMania and lost, it was kind of what's next? He just lost, and he lost in I believe 5 minutes off of two spears, one to the front and one to the back. So it's I feel like they need to build him back up. So even though I think Lashley's gonna win, I really want Omos to win, but I'm gonna keep it with my prediction is Bobby Lashley. Next up, we have for the United States Championship is going to be Theory defending the title against Mustafa Ali. Now this match I'm excited for. I'm a fan of Theory. I'm a fan of Theory. And Mustafa Ali is incredible in the ring. I know these two can put on a great match. I kind of wish it was a triple threat and Ciampa got to be in the mix. He's kind of been pushed to the side ever since he got into the main roster, and that's a thing that I think everybody was fearful of, and it's actually happening. But I know this match is going to be great. My prediction, obviously, is Theory. I'm a Theory fan. And I think he has so much more to do and so much more heat to get with the United States title that I think it would be perfect to keep it on him. And then we have most likely going to be the main event, our only Hell in a Cell match, which is actually kind of surprising. We have Cody Rhodes taking on Seth Rollins in Hell in a Cell. I think this is the final match in their little trilogy of matches. Their first one was at WrestleMania and then WrestleMania Backlash. I do think that this is probably one of the best storylines and one of the most invested storylines I have gotten so far this year, because we know that Road to WrestleMania was not the best storyline wise. But this one has been really keeping me hooked and keeping me interested, and I'm excited to see what is going to happen. But my prediction, honestly, I think Cody might win. I think they're building up Cody for something big. Possibly wins the Money in the Bank, possibly beats Roman. So I think they're going to keep building him up, similar to what they did to Bianca around WrestleMania time when she kept beating everybody and she was kind of undefeated. I think they're going to try to do that with Cody, just so when he wins that big moment, it's actually well-deserving and not just out of nowhere. But yeah, those are my predictions for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm excited for Hell in a Cell, and hopefully you guys are. Leave your predictions down in the comment section below. I would love to read them and reply to them. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, champs.